Why stop at just one application? Sometimes an application like Photoshop has got some great features, but you can also use the material from Photoshop in Affinity Photo, in particular something like shapes. So I've got this shape design, and you'd think, well, what I can do, I can simply go to Edit and Copy, and then go to Affinity Photo. Inside Affinity Photo now, and now I can go to Edit. Strange, it's not available, but you can store it. You can move material from one to the other. So how to do that? Go back to Photoshop. What you need to do, just go with this as a shape, and you can create a shape very easily just here. And literally there are thousands and thousands of vector shapes here. Custom shape tool. You've got a range of different designs. All these designs can then, obviously within reason, be imported into Affinity Photo. I'm just going to create a shape. So let's just create that. Make certain it's a shape up here. That's the key thing with the custom shape tool. So this design can now be saved by going to File and Save As. And you can see I've got obviously some files there, and I'm just going to save it to my computer. So on your computer, and I'm just going to save it to test.psd. It needs to be a Photoshop format file. Reason being, it keeps all the shapes as vector designs. Now you can probably import other formats as well, but I found PSD is pretty reasonable. So Photoshop and click Save. Now you can do much the same with brushes and other things as well. Now brushes you can import very easily via the ABR format. So I've got this shape now saved as a file, and now I can go to Affinity Photo, or obviously you could use other applications as well as part of the Affinity as well. Go here, File, and then just down to Open and test.psd. So click Open, and it comes up with an error. Not certain why, but it does come up with an error. Vector origination data error. Click OK. However, it does actually generate it. And here's the design. Here's the vector design. Well, now what you can do, you can go to Edit and you can copy. So if you want, you can put it into your other document. So Edit and down to Paste. And you can see the design there. And you can see now, if you go here to the Node tool, so here's the Node tool, it's a vector shape. And you can modify it. Now, it's quite possible that very complex vector shapes may not transfer as easily. It might come up with error. Not every single possible vector shape probably will work, but hopefully many of them will. So then you've got this shape stored away in your Affinity Photo application. But what you can then do is you can go here. You've got Window, or of course if you're using version 1. Now I haven't tested it with version 1. It's possible that you can't open that PSD file in version 1. This is version 2 point whatever. And I can go down here and I've got Assets. So Assets, and you can see there, I can then go with this selected. So Move tool, you've got this design selected. Go here and you can say Add from Selection. And it's just stored away as a design here, which you can then drag and use in future projects. And you can do this, of course, with other shapes as well. So let's just go back to Photoshop and go there, and you've got Custom Shape tool. And then just go and select another one. And obviously there's some real complex ones, but also you've got these legacy shapes. So if you've got Photoshop, you can then just go down here, drag down here, and you've got all these sort of chess ones, dinosaurs. Literally all of these shapes can then be imported in. So let's just go and select one. Playing cards, something like that. So select that. Again, make certain it's shape. Now you can change the colour if you want as well. You don't have to, but it doesn't matter because you can change the colour later anyway. Let's just change the colour, just for example. And then you can then create that. Again, the file I'm going to use will be test.psd, or you could call it something else. And just go here and just say Save As. Again, make certain it's Photoshop, and just go for card. So card.psd, save. Stored away, and now go here, Affinity Photo. And now you can do much the same, of course, with other applications as well that support opening PSD files. Not every single one will open every single part of the PSD. So some will probably fail, and certainly probably earlier versions will. You can remove those now. And again, just go to File and down to Open and card.psd. Click Open, and you can see there it will come up with the same error. I don't know why it comes up. It's obviously a slight bug, but it does seem to work. And with that, you've got your vector shape, which you can select, gain, edit, and copy, and then go back to any other document, and you can edit and paste in. And you've got your vector design there, and again, can be modified and tweaked in all kinds of ways. And also you can change the colour, so just click there. You might want it blue, you might want it pink, green, and so on. As well as go to layers, you can see there, clubs, one it says there. Go to effects, we can go for 3D, just add effects, as well as maybe an outer shadow as well. Click close. And again, here, just go down here to the node tool and select that. And you can see all the nodes, and you can then modify the design and tweak it to your heart's content. And again, move tool with this design, go to the assets, go down here, and make certain you select this one, not up here. Just click here, and you can add from selection, and that will be added, and you can then use that in future projects. And also, use the assets, you can save it and store it away. So you can just go up here, you've got an option here, export assets. So if you want, you can export all these designs from, obviously you've brought from Photoshop into Affinity Photo. You can then export them and then use them in Designer and Publisher as well, reasonably easily. The shapes, of course, also can be combined with the shapes you've got with Affinity Photo. So you might decide, you know what, just go over here, and I'm going to go down here, donut tool, and create another shape. So another shape there, another shape there, another shape there, say. With those, just go over here to layers, make sure you select them all. So all are selected. Then you can go to layer, and you can go down here. And you've got options here for geometry, and you've got add, merge, etc. So I'm just going to go with add, and you can see all added into a single shape. And then you can modify that, as well as again, go to assets, go up here, again, make certain you select that one, and then just go to add from selection. And you've got now that new unique design in there. If you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments below. A like or dislike, always appreciated. Thank you much.